Hi, in this training we're going to cover how to set up the social edit for your campaigns to automate your stage creation and posting. So what exactly will the automation do for you? The Staged Instant Content Automation will create 33 stages every day and post them to the social media that you have attached to the specific campaigns. So in simple terms, this puts all your content creation and posting on total autopilot. Okay, this is very sophisticated stuff here. So you can use as many of the campaigns as you like. However, the 33 stages for the day will need to be split up between them all. So you might use 13 for the pure water campaign and 10 for the beach campaign, and the remaining 10 stages for the plain white campaign for a total of 33. Please note that due to Twitter's terms of service, you cannot post duplicate content to different Twitter accounts at the same time. Instead, what this automation will do for you is post each stage to a different Twitter account, working its way down the list and then going back up to the top again to post your stages sequentially. So essentially what you're doing is you are alternating. So your first stage will go to your first Twitter account, the second stage will go to your second one, and go down the list and then roll back up to the top. So you're never ever duplicating the same content across multiple different Twitter accounts, and you're keeping in the good books of Twitter, and that's what we want for you. So where do you get the YouTube videos from to create stages with, this content with? Well, we primarily copy and paste in YouTube channels from YouTube itself, or you can use our top channels selection tool. So let's head on into the back office and let's see this graphically and set it up, okay? So here we are inside the stage back office. Now what I want you to do is click on Create Content, click on View Campaigns, and we have a selection of campaigns here. Now the difference being is both these are they're identical, except this one here has features Facebook and Twitter on the side, and this one doesn't. And same story for these two here as well. Okay, so it's just personal preference. If you don't want to have a Facebook banner on the side, so that people can go through and meet and greet you on Facebook, you'd use this one. And if you do want them to, you'll see it there, then you can choose that one. But essentially they're the same. Anyway, we're going to choose we're going to pick on this one here for our illustration. So we scoot over and we click on Social Edit, and this lovely white box fires up for us. Now this campaign's turned off, so what we do is we turn it on, and then you see certain fields will light up for you. So we're going to assume that's empty at the moment, so just uncheck that. Okay, so I'm going to break it down to 3 sections for you. This column here is all about the delivery. Where is the content going to go to? And that's where this column here decides that. So for this illustration, I want all my stages to go to this Twitter account. But if I have 5 or 10 or 20 or 25 Twitter accounts loaded into my staged account, I can check mark all of them so that all of my stages will be distributed alternatingly down the list of Twitter accounts. So I'm going to choose that. I'm not going to hook up Facebook, and I'm not going to hook up LinkedIn for now. Now this here is key. Please do not gloss over this. I really want you to focus on adding very good hashtags. The reason being is you can get up to 50% more traffic if you add hashtags to your posts. So the way we do that is we click on the little plus sign there, and it opens up a slot. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in here, for this example, what have I done there? Crowdfunding. And then we click on the little save. And then I'm going to add one more, and I'm going to add in here, pledge and pledge exchange. Save. So now what's going to happen is whenever one of our stages is posted, it's going to have that hashtag right at the back of it, and also that hashtag at the back of it. So we're going to get extra traffic from these people that are interested in crowdfunding, and a certain percentage of these people are going to go, hey, what's this pledge exchange thing all about? And they're going to slide into this hashtag. And when they go into this hashtag, that is where our group, your content, our group's content, everybody's content is branding each other, and we're building some massive traffic to our office. So very important. You can actually copy these straight off, or you can come up with some more creative ones if you want, but just these two will be fine. Now let's move into this block here. This is where you decide how many stages you want posted for the day for this particular campaign. So if you're only going to use this one campaign, then you might want to choose the whole enchilada and go for 33. If you've got, say, 3 campaigns you're using this white one, you're using the beach one, and the other one, then you might want to break it down to 10 for this one, 13 for the other, and whatever for the next one. So that's that. This step here, this is where we define the time parameters that we want these stages, these 10 stages, to be delivered. Okay, so what happens? They'll be randomly distributed or posted, sorry, between the times that we've got set here. So if we set the time like that to there, those 10 stages will be randomly distributed at points between these 2 time parameters. For what I tend to do is I leave it open, because we're a global company and we could have people joining from all around the world. So I don't necessarily want to limit the time, so I just leave it open for now. Now, and this here is where the content. Okay, so the stages have feature videos. So how do we get those videos on there? So that's what this is all about. And we've got 2 ways that we can target the content, or we can get the content. The first one is target by category. So we just check the little radio button there, and from here we select that, whatever appeals to us. Now, the caveat here is that it's not extremely highly targeted, and that can cause issues, because it works off when a person uploads a YouTube video, they will add the category to the video, but they might mislabel it. So something that slides into comedy might be some semi-pornographic stuff, for example. So we can never really ultra target it. So if you are very particular about what you want, put your name to, the content you want to put your name to, I would steer away from this option here for the time being. And so we'll uncheck those. And I would be more inclined to go with target by channels. It's a little bit extra work, but you'll know that you'll be getting quality content out to your audience. So what you do is you click on the radio button here. I'm going to do it manually at first, and then I'm going to show you how to use this top channel selector here, which is fantastic. So what we do is we click on the green button. We opens up a slot. Now what we do is we head on over to YouTube, and we go here. We click on these little 3 lines here, and we go to Browse Channels. So for this example, I'm a huge fan of Motivation, and I think they make for really, really good stages. They get shared a lot, and people tend to really respond to them nicely. So type that in there, click on the little search thingy there, and then when it loads up, when it behaves itself and loads up for me, doesn't look like it wants to, what we'll do is we'll grab that, we'll type it up the top, copy, paste it in there. If that doesn't work, then you can just paste it in here. It does the same thing. And then what you do is, how you get the channel URL is you see the username there. Okay, so what you do is you just click on that, and it takes you right through to their channel.
I only have one goal.
You have to make sure that where it says home is underlined with red, and therefore you know you're actually on the channel URL. So what you do is you head on up to the browser bar, you make that go blue, you right click and copy. We go back into staged and right click paste, and then we click on the green check mark, and you see it's been added. So that's only 39. You've got 10 for the day, 3 days, and be done. So you want to add a whole ton of channels in there. So you can mix them up. You can go a bunch of motivation. You could have some about dogs, about babies, about parenting, whatever grabs your fancy. Things that human interest, high human interest videos, they tend to work the best. So you throw those in there. Now that's the manual way of doing it. Now let's go and use the top channel selector. So the way we use that, click on there. We will select a category. So we're going to go here. We'll go for this one. We'll choose people with pets and animals. And here we go. Some fantastic channels. Look at this one. 5.6 thousand videos. So for over 5,500 videos there. 3.5 million subscribers. Very popular stuff. We want that one. So what we do is grab that and we'll click add channel. And there we go. It's been added. So let's do that again. Let's go pets and animals again. And we can actually add more than one at a time. So we can go like this. There, there, there. Talking animal sounds good. Add channel. And done. All done. So that takes care of all your content. So just to recap, that's where your stages will go once they're made. these are the times that they'll go out between these time frames here. That's how many you're going to have made for the day, and this is where the content's coming from. This is all manageable by you and totally customizable to your choices. So